Hello and welcome to the Tarkus Zone. Thank you for joining me. Today we're playing a little bit of Meet Your Maker, and the Season 0 has completed. This is what my rank was at the end of that. They've got a new add-on to the game, or a new update to the game. It looks like Spoils of War. You've claimed the following rewards. Warlord, you claim the following rewards. Master Sun Emblem. Gold Sun Emblem. Silver Sun Emblem, Bronze Sun Emblem. Alright, I'm going to hit continue. Alright, so let's look at the trap in guards that they've given us with this new update. The Ravager? Ravager. Ravager. It's just a whoop. Yeah, all these nice little pop-ups. Okay, firebolts that spread out. Okay, that looks pretty cool. They're not really charging much to research that guy. One park, one. Okay, so it's basically a give me. All right, so let's go to upgrade and upgrade it. It looks like the increase the guard's movement speed in combat. You can add that to it. Okay, what's this? Increases the guard's firing rate. Yep. Let's go to Bloodlust. We know what that is. Optical implant. Yep. Short leash. Yep. So basically the same Moral Deadman switch. Pretty much the same type of augments that the other guards had. All right, so that's that, and we're gonna go in a workshop in a second here and look at how this thing works. Okay, so let's go into traps. Okay, let's look at the traps that they've given us. Okay, sentry beam. Okay, laser beam. Okay, that looks pretty cool. And I imagine that's got all sorts of mods too. The beam deflects off surfaces to... Oh, wow, that's pretty cool. Alright. Pinball widens the angle of the beam off surfaces, leading to chaotic ricocheting. Okay, that's kind of neat. This one's target lock. Increases the trap's tracking speed to reduce the chance of target escaping. Okay, that looks like a must. And second wave. Okay. So let's go into the workshop and look at these two new assets. Okay, let's look at there's something going on here too. Oh, we've got a different suit. The suit that reflects defensive weaponry. So it enhances your defensive weaponry. I imagine it's going to be your shield. Okay, so we've got... Alright, so we've got counter charge. What's this? Simply enhances defensive weapons effectiveness following a perfect block. Okay, let's just upgrade that. Chances defensive weapon effective following perfect block. Okay, this is about blocking, I guess. Counter charge greatly enhances the defensive weapons following a perfect block. Okay, and this one. All right, I guess that's has to do with blocking. Okay, block lock increases the time to perform a perfect block from. All right. That just increases seconds. Increases the time to perform a perfect block by 0.3. I don't usually do much blocking myself when I'm raiding, so I'm not really sure how helpful this is going to be. You're going to probably have to watch somebody else's video on how this stuff is decreases the recharge time of defensive weapons. This is going to be very good to have. And I imagine those defensive weapons, so that suit's completely upgraded. So I imagine when they're saying defensive weapons, I think what we're dealing with is, let's go over here. I think we're dealing with, okay, it says right here, you've got defensive, you got your arc barrier. What's this? This is a new cannon, demolition cannon. A cannon that fires reusable explosive shells that deal massive damage. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. Alright, so we've got that. That's ranged melee. So there is your defensive weapons there. Alright, so let's go into the workshop. And I'll go to build. These are I've only got 3 bases still up right now because they went down, but that's not too bad. 69 deaths in Outpost cheese. All right, so let's go to the Apollo and let's see how well these. And the Apollo is my workshop where I kind of just test things out. All right, so let's go here and let's first do the. Oh, we've got a lot of new things. We've got this here, dock metal block, and this was a wooden block. That's kind of neat. The trap. Okay, so this is the new trap. This is a sentry beam. So let's put that. Oh, it looks like it's it goes on a. Oh, that's kind of neat. That is really cool. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. This was set up when this was still set up when I was showing you guys the glitch. Okay, this is a sentry beam unmodded. So let's hit T here. So, you know. All right. That's pretty much what I thought it was going to be like. That's kind of neat. All right, that's basically what I thought it was going to be like. How that is working. So let's look at the mods. So we want to add the beam deflects off surfaces 2 additional times. Let's add that mod. And then let's test it. Maybe it needs to hit against something other than the floor. Oh, did I not apply it? Let's take a look to see if I didn't apply it. An F here. There we go. No, I did apply it. I don't know. Beam deflects off 2 additional times. I'm not really sure what that is doing then. All right, let's go to the next one. Target lock. I can imagine this one's going to be helpful. Target lock. Whoop. Oh, well, that's neat. Yeah, I can imagine these things being really, if you're in a closed environment or a closed hallway, and these things are reflecting off a lot of walls, I can see how that could, this thing could really be neat to have in in your outpost. Okay, then we got pinball. Widens the angle that the beam deflects off the surfaces, leading to a chaotic ricochet. So let's add that and see what that is. I think it's hard to get a grasp of this without putting more walls in. I think how it let's just go to G here. I think what I want to do to get the full effect of how this thing might work in a hallway. I think what we need to do is do that. Maybe the room would have to be a larger room. Oh, it's not reflecting off that one because I think I need the mod. Alright. I think I might need to put the reflective mod, that other one on for that to reflect off multiple walls. I have to re-put this one over this one here. All right, what's the next one here? Second wave, and it hides the trap for second wave. So those I mean, they say this one, this beam deflects off 2 additional times. I mean, if you're in I guess if you're in a room with a few of these things going off, and the room was wider, and the angles, you know, you've got different angles going on here. I can really see how this could work. And I think I'll have to do some actually real building with these things to see how well they perform. You know, they're new, so we'll see how well they perform in an actual setup. So let's just take that away, and let's go to the guard. Here's the guard here, the new guard. Well, that guy's kind of small, huh? All right, so let's just see what he looks like by himself. Oh, that's kind of neat. He's just shooting 3 bolts or 4 bolts. It looks like. Oh, there I am. Yeah, it's a range of bolts. It's what, 4? 5 maybe. Oh, that's just craziness. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 bolts. That guy's nasty. That guy, oh yes, that guy's pretty cool. And if I mod him, obviously these mods you're familiar with from other. I mean, there's no difference between these mods. So what I'd end up doing is using optical implant, and then I would end up using increase guard's firing rate. That's how I'd use these guys, because this one here increases the movement. So if you know how I build my bases, I like to use my guards as tower defense. I mean, that's some impressive firing right there. That is really impressive. That is impressive as heck. So let's, I'm going to respawn here and get closer. See if, whoop, it lets me get closer. Whoop. All right, so if I'm here, can he hit me? So it looks like if I'm tucked in close, he can't really hit me. I can see these guys being crazy difficult. I mean, those guys look like they're gonna add some really nice add-on to any outpost. I mean, that's just crazy. That is crazy cool. All right, so let's go back to testing. So let's just set this up here. Let's put the new trap in. I'm going to put one here. I'm going to put one here. And I'm going to put one here. And then I'm going to mod this to reflect. And I'm going to mod it with the target lock. You only can put 2 mods on but these are the 2 that I think are going to be. And I think based on how they look, I think you need to probably play these in threes, like to get the cross angles going. And then what I'll do is I'll add the guard in, the new guard, and I will put the new guard right here on the face this way. I'll put 2 of them in. All right, and I won't mod those. So let's see how crazy this becomes. So I'm going around, I'm coming in here. There they are. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, look how, oh, wow, it's like, wow, that is super nuts. It's like robbing a bank, you know, with a laser. I mean, that's just super crazy. That's, you know, what you see in those Mission Impossible movies where you're... Oh, yeah, I can see them being very powerful in whatever base you've got, you add these to. Whatever outpost you add these to. Those are just bloody crazy. And I think you need to pair them. I mean, I think one by itself isn't the best, but you got a couple of them in your outpost, and I think they'll just rock your town. I mean, this is just a dirty way of me testing this, but you can see the guys on the top. They're smart enough to use the entire. See, they're moving. See how they're shifting around up there on the platform. See how they're running back and forth to try to get the best angles. So they got the AI correct. So now when I come down here, see he's coming to the edge. So that's, see how nicely those guys are moving up there? Yeah, I mean, this is really cool. So it looks like the other thing I want to show you, is the difference in the actual burial grounds. So I believe you can use I believe you can use those traps in any of the burial grounds. But I believe if you go to claim new burial grounds now, okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'll have to. Let's just do a refresh. Whoop, let's do a refresh. Yeah, I'm gonna drop 75 centite on a refresh because I think. Wow, these pop-up little things get annoying. They should do it all at once. Just add them up. Okay, so if I'm going to do a refresh here and see if I get actually a different... Okay, here we go. Cool. So now we're getting Dreadshore maps. See, they're different maps. And let's, let's see here. There's a 45... I like the 4500s at 9,000, so this is perfect for me. So I'm going to claim this site. And now I own it. And now I should be able to find it here in my list and hit build. And I think we're going to find that it's a different ambiance. Yeah, it's a different, it's raining in this one. You can see. So they're just a different kind of sector of the map, give you a different kind of environment, or the ambiance is different. Yeah, I mean this is really cool. This is really cool. All right, and so obviously everything can be used on this map. I just want to check out. I want to exit here. I just want to make sure that the Dreadshore stuff can be utilized in the other, and then we'll finish this video up. Let's just go to build. So the King of the Hill here, I'm going to go to build. And this is not a Dreadshore map. This is the old map that we've been playing with here. But I believe I should be able to add the Dreadshore stuff. I'll get rid of this exceeds capacity. Let me get rid of this one. Exceeds capacity. I just got rid of two guards. How can it still exceed capacity? Oh, capacity is 5. Oh, it looks like the new game lowered, or the new add-on has lowered the capacity of this base, so I am way over capacity. I am way over capacity. So let me get rid of that. Brings me to 5. Let me get rid of that. So I wouldn't have been able to, I would not have been able to restart this map up. Even though it's active right now, once it went non-active, it is way over capacity. And I think it's way over capacity because of the change they've made to these cubes. All right, so I'm just going to go through here to see what else I can get away. Okay, so that brings me to, I'm still 100 over capacity. Oh wow, this is craziness. All right, so now I'm still over capacity. So they made some major changes with the capacity. Okay, so I'm still, okay, I am now just below capacity after removing all the, I mean, I removed what, 3 guards and a few blocks, and yeah, that's crazy mode. Okay, so let's see here. Let's get rid of this one here. So now I should be able to add add one of these. Yeah, so you can add them. Okay, so that's the new trap there. You obviously can add them to the old maps. I think maybe right there would be my, actually I think right there is going to be my best angle for that. Yeah, because as people peek here, that thing is going to see them, and I want to add this, and I want to add the target lock. What's this one here? Widens the angle and deflects off surfaces, leading to a chaotic ricochet. So maybe the beam deflects off 2 additional surfaces. Okay, actually I think I want this one, the pinball. I want that in pinball. So that puts me at 2. So I should be able to add. Why don't I take away these traps up here and put the same thing here. Like I said, I think you want to play these in either pairs or 3. So as they come down this hall, they're gonna get. I'm gonna get rid of that there. So they'll be right up there. And I think that works out well. I think that's going to work out well. So I would like to get one of the new guards in here. And I think what I want to do is I want to replace this guard here with the new guard. Yeah. Okay. And then on him, I want to put, like I said, the increased firing rate and the optical implant. All right. So that allows, let me just make sure that that makes sense to add the optical implant to it, because it will, yeah, I don't think optical implant will make sense for this guy because he's not going to have a, so I'm going to add, I want to add the armor, his firing rate and armor, because of the angle he's at. So he's only going to see somebody as they come here. So this, I want to leave the cannoneer there, so I want to leave that there. So I want to get, for me to get the angle on that, I think I'm going to put one right there. And then this one will definitely be able to see down there, and then I want the increased firing rate. All right, so that will see all the way to the back to this wall here as they peek over. So I think that's a good addition to this King of the Hill map. So it looks like I'm right at capacity, and I think this will be pretty effective. Now I've got a lot of dead space right here that I don't need now because I got rid of the cubes. So what I'm going to do is take away this wall here and just rebuild it real quick. Let's use some of the let's use the wooden block that they gave us. This new. Oh, yeah, I've reached capacity for those unique blocks. All right, so I can't actually show you that on this map. Some maps are like that. They just basically say you can't use that anymore. So I don't have that space there. I guess what I could also do is just actually get rid of that. There. I think that's cleaner because I had to get rid of those blocks there. Actually, you know what would be good is one of those laser beams. Those new laser beams. Thinking right here. Oh, that exceeds capacity. So let me see if I can milk some more capacity out of this. I don't want to get rid of too many of my plasma. I don't want to get rid of that. So actually what I'm going to do is get rid of this one here. And then I'm going to put that there. So that will catch them on the, and I don't think I can get 2 in. Oh, I can get 2 in. So I can get 2 in. I'm close to capacity. So let's hope I can add the, oh, that's only 5. So that's only 5. So that's, I don't know if this is going to kill guards or not when these things ricochet through. But as they run up here, those things will be able to hit across. I'm not sure if the ricochet will kill my guards or if the ricochet will kill traps. I'm not really sure. I guess I should have tested that in the workshop, but we'll see. Well, I will activate this, and then I will see in the replay how when I watch the replay from people running my base, then we'll be able to see how those affect other objects. It could be it could be similar to the how the Sentinel works, where they don't really affect the traps. But again, be prepared when you go in. I'm going fresh into Outpost cheese here. Be prepared that your outposts are going to be over their limit. So right now, this outpost is over its limit by 500. So I wouldn't be able to reactivate this because it's over its limit. So be prepared for that. That you'll have to get rid of some capacity. Oh, geez, where do I want to free up capacity? I think what I want to do is I want to free it up there. I want to free it up there. I want to keep that. Want to keep that. Want to keep that. I can get rid of that. All right, so I'm down. I still need to get. I got to get rid of 300 more. All right. Oh, we'll get rid of this cannon back here, and we'll put the new mob, the new guard in. And I can't put it in quite yet because it exceeds capacity. So I want to get rid of this one here. And what do I got here? Come across there. Okay, I don't need that there. All right, so we're okay. So I'm just looking at where else I can. I mean, they're robbing me of a lot of capacity in this place. They really are. So that puts me still. I'm over. So let's just go down here and see what else I can do here. I don't want to change too much. I guess I can get rid of this one that's on the floor here. Actually, if I do that, that can be a flat surface. It doesn't need to be an angled surface. All right, it just needs to be a flat surface. So that puts me under capacity. That just barely put me under capacity. I don't think I can get this guard in without. I do want to put this guard here on this ledge. I think it'll be okay. So I've got to figure out what I've got to get rid of here. I think I can get rid of this here, this this Sentinel. There he goes. And then, as I said, I would want the optical on this one just in case a person goes deep inside and that's now equipped. Because if the person, you know, is not going to see that guy up there, you know what I mean? So they're going to be down here in this area, and that's where that guy's going to, that optical is going to help. And then I've got that. So I'm at, so can I add another one here? Can I get rid of, that's a, yeah, let's get rid of this one and put this one here. And with this one here, I don't need the optical, but I want to put the armor on and the firing rate. Armor and firing rate, because you're coming at that guy. You're coming straight at that guy. So he's gonna see you. And I also think we can get rid of this. I think we can get rid of this to make it more open. All right, so that freed up some capacity there. I think I want to get rid of that. And I want to put, and I'm changing this base a little bit. I'm basically working with what they're giving me, you know, they're, how they've changed the, how they're calculating the cubes now. And I want to put one of these laser beams in. And I think the best place for that laser beam is going to be right there and right there. Right behind those cubes that are up there. And if we can add the two mods to it, that will work out well. And I think you do want to, I think pairing these, having more than one going is the best way of going. So there, you won't be able to see them coming in. And I could make these opaque. Opaque is what I need. That's splatter, harder, that's opaque. Okay. So make those cubes opaque. So you won't be able to see those laser things at all. And that leaves me with, that fills my capacity. That's it right there. So we had to make quite a few of changes because of the way they're now calculating the traps now. So be prepared that when you go to reactivate your trap or your outposts, that they're going to be over capacity. It's really clear. It seems like that's the big change there. So these two are legitimate, you know, and if I go into this one that is running, again, I won't be able to reactivate it because it's probably going to be over capacity. But that's it. That's first looks on the Dreadshore stuff. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you for joining me. And this has been the Tarkus Zone.